Good morning. Yeah. I don't know where this is gonna go, but I want to start posting on YouTube, and I have to get something out there, and I have to be consistent. So I'm just gonna start posting stuff. But I guess that can lead into the topic of this first thing, whatever it is. Maybe the plight of the overthinker, or I don't know. Whatever the title is, you'll see it on the video. But let me do this. Hold on this. So yeah, I guess since this is probably like the first video, because I hit all the other ones to start over. My name is Bryn. My artist name is Brinnelizabeth. That's what I go by. I have been doing art for 3 years now. It's 3 years. Yeah. I've been taking it buku way more seriously within the past year. It'll be a year in July. On top of being an artist, I'm just a creative in general. Art is just what is at the forefront right now. Excuse me. My first love is music. I'm a classically trained musician. I was a music teacher. Well, I went to college to be a music teacher. I was a music teacher for a very short time. But yeah, I am definitely like a creative all around. Now, saying that, I'm also I'm plagued with being an overdoer and overthinker, underdoer, and I want to change that. I really do. To think about things so much and it like I either think myself out of it or too much thinking goes in and not enough doing, and not only in my art but in my life, and I want to change that. So this is also step one in training, that is doing some more things that I say I want to do and actually doing them. So this is part of that. What I really want to end up doing is building out, well, to be honest with you, I'm going to use the Kev on Stage all deaf digital strategy to where I'm going to build out this YouTube channel with like multiple forms of content, but it's centered around me because it's my channel and I don't know if it'll be like Brent Elizabeth as the channel, or like it'll be like a production not production studio, but like a sort. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Maybe you don't. What I'm trying to say is my YouTube channel, regardless of what the name is, will be a hub for all my media. So it'll be stuff like this. Probably more serious things. Not more serious, but more heavily edited and put together things like a podcast or multiple podcasts. But I enjoy filming and editing and doing all that stuff. I enjoy talking. But also, I want to share this journey of being like an artist and creative, and also just put it somewhere, because I think I also realized that I was having this conversation. I said that the person I am now, the person I was even like last year, a couple years ago, it was a 180, and the person asked me why not a 360, and not obviously, but like my initial answer was, well, with a 360 you're back in the same spot. With the 180 you're facing like a totally different way. But it made me think about how as I've evolved, I kind of leave the old version of myself behind, which makes sense, like, yes, but to the point to where I don't know if neglecting would be the right word, but I don't have material source to look back at in order to like know how far I've come or understand my patterns for real, or to have some grace for myself and understand and realize, like, the past and how it affects the present, but also like the change in the past and present. And I've been thinking about that ever since that conversation, honestly. And it has always been hard for me to like look back at my past versions of myself. I think in some ways, well, I know for a fact, especially when I was younger. I'm 27. When I was younger, I hated myself, and I hated like having to look at myself in the mirror. There are a lot of parts of myself that I hid because I felt like that was like the safe way, or like way to be digestible to people. And I think at the end of the day, it was like a lot of survival. And as an adult now, in my later 20s, I am becoming more comfortable in myself and accepting all of me, but that also means accepting the past versions of myself too. And yeah, I've just been thinking about a lot of things. That has been one thing like I'm wrapping my mind around, is really being able to accept the past versions of myself, because it's still me. Same, the different chapters of the same book type shit. But the thing is, I want to read the whole book. I'll be part of the whole book. But might have to, the series might have different books in there. But it's still part of the same series. The different chapters, still part of the same book. It's still all me. Who I was back then is still me. And who I will be is still me. So, yeah. But that also has, like I said, that has also, that also made me think about who I will be is still me. So the things that I envision like myself in the next years is me. Like the person I am now will eventually be a past version of myself, but the person I am now will also be like a future version. No, the person I am now will eventually be a past version of myself. The person I am now was previously a version of myself that I wanted to aspire to. Regardless of where I am and like positioning myself, it's still me. And I have to respect her and love her and nurture her and forgive her, be kind to her, all those things. And even like there were parts of me that I put away that I felt like were not digestible or wanted. And it was parts of me that like advocated for myself, or had boundaries for myself, or defended myself, and I put them away because people didn't like them. But now that I'm older, with the older brain, I understand that. Yeah, the people who didn't want to respect your boundaries or who you were not gonna like those versions of yourself. Duh, girl. So I think that's also part of like loving them and respecting them, which is in return loving and respecting me. So yeah, almost done with my coffee, so I guess that means I'm almost done with this. But this will not be this will not be the last thing that I post. And I will probably keep these pretty casual, minimum editing, because I want it to be like we here type of situation, you know? And yeah, please join me while I figure out where I'm taking this. But this will be a YouTube channel, and I will be putting stuff on here, and I will let it grow, and I will nurture it, and I will document and all the things. So yeah, thank you.